Hi, it's me TC. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, then hi, I'm Tyler Carpenter. If you're not new here, then you know who I am and you know what's up. So with me posting on YouTube more often and me starting to get a lot I'm starting to see a lot of people. Okay, some videos back I made a video about me answering questions that I'm scared of, right? I made a video about questions that I'm scared of and I answered them because girl, I have never answered those questions before. And now I feel like with that video going out, I feel that it's time for you to know. I basically just want to give you guys a story time or just talk about my experience of coming out. Of course, with me being a gay influencer or content creator, whatever you like to call it, am I really a gay YouTuber if I don't post a coming out story? Exactly. So here it is. With this video, this isn't me trying to encourage anyone to come out or to, discourage anyone from doing it. This is just me talking about my experience. You could take my experience, take it with a grain of salt. So I guess we could jump right in, right? So basically, I always knew that I was, and I kind of always knew that I was just a little bit different than, like my siblings. I always knew I was different than like people at school. When I was in the 6th grade, I don't even know where to start. Basically, I've always knew that I was a little bit different than everybody else. But at the time, I didn't know, like the thought of me being, oh Tyler, like you're gay, like you like men, you like boys. That didn't really register in my head when I was in the 6th grade. I remember like when everybody was on Kick. Child, K-I-K. Kick used to be it when I was in the 6th grade. And I remember like I was in like this group chat with like all these other people in my grade, and I was basically like telling them like, yeah, like I got a little boyfriend, I got a little man or whatever, I got a man. I really didn't. It was actually a cat, like it wasn't a catfish, but it was like I made a separate Kick account and I found like this picture of this like boy. I think he was on TikTok. Musically. I meant to say Musically. Like at the time, he was like very popular at the time, and I put his profile picture. I put his photo as the profile picture of my boyfriend's account, and we would be communicating as if we were really dating. I don't know, but the thing is, like, I never told people. Like I didn't tell people this. Like only a few, like those people in that group chat at my school knew about it. But it was weird though, because I still wouldn't tell people I was gay. Like I didn't tell people I was bi, none of that, because y'all thought you was gonna gag me. No, y'all weren't gonna gag me, actually. I've always given off like these little hints. Like it was weird because it's like I knew, but at the same time I didn't. Fast forwarding over till 7th grade. 7th grade is when things started to change. 7th grade, as you guys know, around that time I lived with my cousins, and so for my 7th grade year, that's when I started to, the bullying was more prevalent, as y'all know. And I started to do it like a lot of thinking. I started watching a lot of YouTube videos. Like there's probably gonna be people who are like trying to figure themselves out, and they're probably gonna stumble across this video, and it's gonna be crazy because I was one of those same people who will watch like coming out videos and like look up what being gay was. It was a lot. I did a whole lot. I really did not want to tell anyone because at this time I knew. I knew I liked boys, but I didn't know if I didn't like girls. Like I wasn't sure if I liked girls or not. At this time I did have a girlfriend. I remember in my 7th grade I did have a girlfriend, and you guys know that. But I was like, I didn't know if I liked girls or not. And so thing is, I had 2 girlfriends my 7th grade year. Girl, what? It was weird. It was so weird because living with my cousins and like being away from like my dad and like my sister, because I was living with my brother. Me and my brother were living with my cousins only because they had mostly boys. I wanted to be with my sister and the girls because I was one of the... Right, I'm getting so sidetracked. I think it was really around, I don't know the date. I do know the date. I know the specific date of when I came out to my dad, but he was the second person I came out to. My cousin, she was the first person I've ever came out to, but I don't remember the... Golly, oh my god, I'm getting it so like switched. I came out to my dad first. I remember now, because I remember the conversation. I came out to my dad first. I came out to my dad first. I remember I texted my dad, and around this time I didn't know what Pride Month was. I don't know how it lined up. It was just a coincidence. I remember I texted my dad. I don't have the messages anymore because I can't access my Facebook Messenger anymore, but I remember telling him along the lines like, I hope you still love me, I'm bi, stuff like that. And I came out to him, and I remember he called me, and then he was like, I think you're a little bit confused. And I was like, oh, here we go again. Here we go. He called me, and I don't remember what he told me. It wasn't nothing bad, but I do remember it not being the most supportive. Oh, you're still young, you don't know what you want just yet, stuff like that. I didn't know if he was saying like, you don't know that you like boys or yet, or you don't know if you like girls or not. I don't know, but I do remember that. I'm starting to remember a lot of things when I was 12 or 13. Whoa. Came up to my cousin. She is like, I don't want to say the mom, but between my cousins, she was the mom. She was my cousin's mom. There you go. She was my cousin's mom, and I remember me and her had like a deep conversation about something I don't remember, really don't. I remember she was in the room that I was in, the boys' room, and I remember she was sitting, my mattress was on like the floor up against the wall, and she was on the bunk bed, which was across from the mattress. If you guys know, a pound of lunch meat was underneath the mattress I was sitting on. Don't know who did it. If you don't know about that video, go ahead and check it out. It'll be right here. God. I remember me and we were having a conversation, and I just felt like it was like an emotional conversation or whatever, and I felt like this was just like the perfect moment to tell her. So I was like, yeah, like I have something to tell you, and I already told my dad, and I feel like I just need to tell you, da-da-da. And I told her, I said, I think I like boys and girls, and I started crying really bad. I don't remember her shedding a tear. And I remember I gave her a hug, and then she told me that like to not use my sexuality as an excuse to be rude or mean or whatever the case was, which is like, okay. But she did say, well, she was like, I still love you, like, I still love you the same, this and the third, because I feel like they already knew what I was on. You guys didn't know nothing. Yes, I did. She remember telling me just like not to use my sexuality as an excuse to like be mean and stuff like that. I guess because I was very flamboyant when I was younger, and I also wasn't taking no type of disrespect from nobody. But hey, anyway, so those two people knew. Only those two people, right? Those two people knew about who I was at the time. And so those two people knew, but it was just like kind of weird how the king's horses, all the king's men knew about my sexuality, which was weird because I only told two people. Which one of y'all told? Douglas or Kim? My father or cousin? It was a cousin, child. When I found out, she told the rest of the household my business, which was weird because it's like, girl, you don't tell people other people's business, especially something that's secretive and that private, especially when I trusted you with that, girl. Anyway, so eventually the whole house knew about it. They knew that I was bi, and so I lived from my 7th grade year to, I want to say, all the way to my 8th grade year. I'm sorry, the summer between my 7th grade and 8th grade year, that June, all the way to like the end of my 8th grade year. I remember I was friends with this friend group, and you know, I'm still trying to figure things out and everything like that. But mind you, I transitioned from my cousin's house to my dad's house. So now I'm living with my dad. And I remember it was just a whole bunch of things going on. I lived with my dad, with my brother and my sister. Things going on, and unfortunately how it came out to be, I was kind of like the black sheep, and so I always used to get bullied. I was getting bullied at school for it. I was getting really bullied at school for it, and I was getting bullied in the household also, and just a lot of different remarks and comments were made against me, and it didn't really help me at all. Actually, it actually made me pretty sad, and I was really suffering with depression at that time. But anyway, I remember me and a family member got into some type of argument regarding my sexuality. My sexuality was brought up. Now, I came out. I remember I made a video on TikTok. I had like my cute little 3,000 followers on my little TikTok account, period. I was in my influencer bag, and I remember I made a video and I said, I remember it was just that it was that sound, and it was like, I love who I am. No, I'm perfect, and I just want
I want to be me, who I really am, not who you want me to be. Different, and that's what I want you to see.
Okay, I made a video on TikTok using that sound, and I came out to like my 3,000 followers. Those were the first people that ever knew that I was gay. When I did that, I guess people starting to catch on, like my dad, my sister, my brother, they were catching on. They're like, I'm pretty sure they either saw the video or somebody sent them that video. Don't know, don't care. They knew. Because I never ever like came up to my dad or my siblings and told them like, y'all, I'm gay. Never said that. I did say I was bi, but I never told them I was gay. Back to what I was saying before, like me and my family member got into an argument or whatever, child, and my sexuality was brung up, and then I'm pretty sure my dad pulled me into his room and was like, Tyler, you're gay, right? And I was like, okay, who told you that? But yes, I am though. Everyone was there and he was like, you guys have to be nice to your brother, da-da-da, which was weird. But then like I was still getting mistreated by everyone in that household but my sister, really my girl for real. From there, me coming out taught me a lesson. It really taught me that I can't trust many people. I can't trust many people with certain information, and I can't tell people certain information because people love to gossip. People love to tell my business, and people love to make drama out of everything. And that's what happened. It was just always a topic of discussion, like it was such a big deal. And it really wasn't. I'm gay. I like boys. Whoa. That's a lot. Like that's a lot to handle, which isn't. I was literally doing the best that I could. Being 14 years old, trying to figure out their life. I was going through so much. I was going through body issues, trying to figure out my sexuality, bullying, so much. And so what I would have wanted at that time was just nothing but support. And if you maybe had something, if you had a question about it, or if you didn't understand it, I was all up for having a conversation and us just talking about it. Like, that's fine, instead of making me feel bad about it, or I felt so different than everyone. It was, I did not like that at all. But then it's coming to a point where it's like, I don't care anymore. I do not care anymore because you can't do nothing about it. What up? What's up now? Touch me if you want to. Oh, okay, thank you. You can't do nothing about it. I'm chasing after my goals, my dreams. I don't live with my parents anymore. That's the gag. So it's like, I'm going off to college, so it's like you guys can't really do much about it. For the people who are just really trying to figure out who they are in life and trying to figure out what they like, what they don't like, especially if you're going through puberty, that's really going to be a time where it's just going to be like a lot of things going on. When you figure out who you are as a person, whether that's in your 30s, 40s, 50s, 20s, when you're 10, you don't owe no one. And I put this on y'all. You don't owe no one an obligation. What am I trying to say? You don't owe anyone an explanation. You don't have to tell your parents. You don't have to tell your friends. You don't have to tell the person on the bus on the way to school beside you. You don't have to tell anyone, because that's not anyone's business unless you want it to be. Remember that. Your business isn't anyone else's business unless you want it to be their business. Amen. And so even to like younger children who are a part of the LGBT community or in trying to figure out if you want to come out or not, this is me telling you that you do not have to, unless you know that you're gonna be happy after doing it. That's what it is. I knew that I was gonna be happy after doing mine, but some people may feel like they have to, or they may feel like they're being forced to. Don't do anything that you're not comfortable with. That's one. Two, if you are gonna come out because you know that you will be happy after, make sure you have something straightened out. I'm talking like, just in case, which is so unfortunate I have to say this, just in case extreme measures go, make sure you have a backup plan for a backup plan for a backup plan. I love y'all. Because me personally, my coming out journey and my story could have been way worse than what it was, and I'm grateful to know that even though I don't have the perfect parent, I'm grateful to know that I'm happy to know that I have my confidence and I have my ambition and I have the people around me, the friends that I've made, the people around me that are here to support me when people that I thought would support me don't. That's just my biggest thing for you. Find the people that will support you. no matter what. Because you could go online. Go on Instagram, type in LGBT, and you're gonna find so many LGBT accounts. You're gonna find so many people that follow that account. Go ahead and follow those people. DM some folks. Go ahead, even DM me. If you are struggling, you don't ever have to be nervous, scared, or shy to DM me, ask me a question, because I'm all up for it, and I'm all up to answer questions about it. If you have any more questions regarding coming out, you got it. You got it. You got it. And you're gonna be good, and you know that. I'm just saying it. Please don't hesitate to DM me. Please don't. So, yeah, now I'm 18 years old. I move in for college in like 2 weeks. It's just really how it is. I'm proud of every single one of you that's watching this video. Yes, yes. Thank you. It smells good. It's my spaghetti.
No.
It's not?
No.
Lasagna?
No.
Pasta? Some type of pasta? Hey, what is it? Hold on, y'all. Y'all give it up for TC Smith, because she made that pork chop, rice, and corn. Thank you. I'm gonna be eating so good. So good. But if you guys enjoyed this video, please let me know. But at the same time, if you guys have any questions regarding anything, please comment them down below, because I will be more than happy to respond to them. If you have any concerns, or if you have maybe a personal question that you want to ask me, please don't hesitate to DM me. I'm always, trust me, checking my DMs. So I don't nothing's off limits. Just go ahead and ask me. If you guys just need anything from me, please let me know, because you guys right here have given me a lot, and I really just want to make sure you guys are good, because I'm good. I want y'all to know. I want y'all to be good. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I love you guys so much. So much. And I'm gonna see you guys in the next one. Am I officially a gay YouTuber? I just did my coming out story. Yeah. I love y'all.